Hey guys, I'm Jess. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Jess and welcome back to everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm very excited because I'm doing a little review on the Natio blending sponge. I picked this up yesterday. I've not used their sponges before. I haven't really used a whole lot of their makeup. I do have a video on their Full Coverage Foundation, which I'll link below, but this is what she looks like. I'm gonna try the Complexion Perfection Foundation Sponge. That's a mouthful. That's what she said. Fast, flawless application, latex free, which is great. I paid $5.95 for this little one. Precision pointed tip targets facial contours such as the inner eye, nose and cupid's bow. Central curve molds to cheekbones and jawline for targeted contouring and blending. A dense rounded bottom makes blending effortless for a soft and streak-free makeup application, which is what we're all wanting. Instructions: use rounded base to apply and blend foundation, working upwards and outwards, smooth, intricate corners and contours with the pointed precision tip and central curve. Goes on about the care tips, which is pretty normal, and it's 100% of polyurethane. There's a fly going around and it's latex free, as I said. Doesn't say anything about washing it beforehand, but we all know that a blending sponge needs to be washed, so I'm going to do that now. So this is what she looks like before being washed. It's quite firm, but hopefully it'll soften up once it's wet. We'll see what she does. It grew a little bit. My favourite sponge is the one by Flower Beauty. It's died, it's gone to sponge heaven, so we thank you for your service. You've done us well. Yeah, looking a bit past its best, but yeah, I'll be comparing it to the Flower Beauty one. This one's a little bit firmer, it's not as squishy, doesn't feel hard at all, but maybe that one's because it's at its end of its life. But we'll see how this one goes. I will be comparing it to how I normally feel about this one. The foundation that I'll be doing it with is the Natio Full Coverage. I've lost the lid because whenever I like something and use things a lot, I lose lids to it. It is what it is. Do I need a mirror? Probably do because I'm blind. We'll see how much of the product it absorbs. It's taken me a little while to get into beauty blenders, beauty sponges, but now I love them. And it was the Flower Beauty one that made me realise I love them. So I like the finish that they create. Yeah, so it does blend out the foundation quite well. It doesn't seem to be picking up too much of the product. It feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like I'm being pounded, for lack of a better word. I'm looking down into a mirror. No, it's looking good so far, actually. Alright, I do like how that blends, and it's not picking up too much of the foundation either, like it's not absorbed much. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Like, I really do like the finish this gives. Definitely non-streaky. Very natural on. I think that this is going to be as good as my Flower Beauty one is. Yeah, not as squishy, but it gives the same effect. Yeah, I do really like how it blends out the foundation. I'm going to try it out with the concealer on the pointed ends. As it said, it's meant to be good for doing that. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl one, pointed end. Right, that blends out concealer really well. You can see the difference. I think that looks really smooth. I like the sponge. I'm going to do it around my nose, and a bit around my mouth where I've got some lovely acne. Okay, it gets into the nose crevice quite well because sometimes beauty sponges take away product, but that's actually pretty good. I'm really liking this sponge actually. I'm going to do a little bit more concealer. I've got a bit of a, it's not a capillary, but it's like a dehydrated line. I want to cover up more. Move it on to set more while I do the other side with concealer. Okay, so first impressions, I'm really enjoying this sponge. It's very comparable to the Flower Beauty one. Like, it does the same effect with the flawless looking smooth base. Because some slight textural pickup product, this one doesn't do that. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'll give you my review at the end. I've done the rest of my makeup and I really like this little sponge. It's very comparable to this one. Not that this one's expensive, but it is a little bit more expensive than this one. This one's only $5.95. I'm not sure how much this one is exactly off the top of my head. Find this one ripped easily, but it is at the end of its life. This one feels a little bit more durable, like it's not going to rip like the Flower Beauty one, but I do really love the quickness that it blends out, because that's why I always stuck with kabuki brushes and things, but they don't give that natural finish that I've been liking lately, that what beauty sponges do. So here is actually cruelty-free, vegan Australian brand. You can find them at certain chemists, Priceline. I think Amcal and Terry White sell them, and I think for $5.95. If I didn't say before, it's a really good bargain because I refuse to spend over $10 on a beauty sponge because I think that's ridiculously priced for a sponge, essentially. But yeah, really actually do like this sponge. It works well, doesn't absorb too much, it's quite soft and gives what it claims. So very happy. Let me know if you're going to pick it up. I also actually really like the packaging because once it's washed and dried again, you can easily slip it back in, and it can slip it back in, that's what she said. And it can be used as a little blending sponge holder. Also, please hit the subscribe button, it's just down there, and the notification, and don't forget to thumbs up the video because it really does help me out as a small YouTuber. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye!